Hey guys, Amelia Adair here, and I am back, okay, with another video. And today, sorry if I gotta look down because I just be writing down my topic, and when I look at it, my brain just start going like, brrr, and I want to make sure I hit every point, okay. So today we're gonna talk about how to deal with an absent parent or a parent who may be on drugs or alcohol abuse, any of that sort, like the lack of a parent, mother or father. And if you guys read my book, as you know, I struggled with absence of both parents, and yet I was still able to become very successful. I fully work for myself, and I do this because I enjoy helping people. So I want you guys to really understand that it was a really big struggle for me. And as I went through life, people always ask, like, what did you do? How did you do it? Everyone was so confused, and I would look at them like, what you mean? You know what I mean? Like, I was confused while they was kind of amazed. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't understand it at the time because I was just going. I was just like, I gotta be successful. Like, hey, I gotta make it through life. I cannot be a statistic. So that's what I want you to understand is that the struggles that I had to overcome were okay. They was crazy. So I just want you guys to, take my lessons and hopefully grow and heal, because as you know, we need healing. And that is one of the main things that I had to overcome, was healing and forgiving. So if you are someone and you don't have a father, you don't have a mother, you're a foster child, you're struggling in any sort of way from the absence of that love and care, I'm here to just give you some tips and pointers that I feel really worked for me. And that's why I'm here today sharing it with you guys. And coaching, I have a lot of clients that I coach with this too, because it's a day-to-day process. Like, this video will just give you a head start, some insight, maybe something you never heard before. I don't know. But again, I've dealt with a lot of this, and yet I wake up today, yesterday, tomorrow, happy. When I tell you guys, I ain't never been this happy in my life. The last time I remember being this happy was when I think it was maybe like my 11th birthday, and everybody in the neighborhood had a bike, and I didn't have a bike, and my birthday was coming up, and I was like, Ma, I want a bike. And she was like, we can't afford a bike. You ain't getting a bike. I'm gonna get you another Barbie doll. So I was just like, another one. And then she came out with this box, and then when I opened the box, I was expecting Barbie dolls, and balloons came out, and I'm just like, y'all playing around. And then when I look up, my stepfather came wheeling out that bike. When I tell you I was happy, okay, I was like, yes, I got a bike. Like, I was like so excited. So I think that was the last time my body, my mind, my soul was really happy. You know what I mean? Like, the things that I had to deal with, and everything was temporary. You know what I mean? I was never really happy like I am now. Like, now, people look at me like, girl, did you get a new man? Like, they be looking at me like, is you crazy? Are you drunk? I don't drink. I don't smoke. I am just happy. I am just thankful for life. I'm happy to be able to deal with and settle in my mind and my soul with everything that I have been through. And so that's why, again, I'm coming to you guys, because I think you could do it too. I think if I was able to do it, I think you could do it. I think you can get the strength. And I also want to add, mustache be sweating. I also want to add that I am close to God. So I'm Christian, but whatever God that you believe in, maybe you want to go back. And if you're an atheist, I can't help you. That's just that. Because, again, I can't speak on things that I'm not aware of, but I know if you believe in some kind of God, okay, there's hope for you and you've come to the right place. And I'm not going to just be too spiritual because that's one part of it. There's so many other aspects of it. I'm not going to say just pray and it'll go away, because honestly, that's a lie. You know, I mean, it could be possible, but there's other layers to it. You can't just pray and think that you're going to heal. If you don't really, when you pray and, you know, you're looking for an answer and God gives you an answer, you have to work through those things. He's not gonna just wake you up one day and boop, magic. No, he's gonna point you into a direction, and then you have to focus on it, work on it, grow from it, and move on from it. Okay? So that's how it works. It's not magic, guys. You can't just expect that kind of miracle. I mean, for those that it may work for you, good. But majority of the people I know, there's layers. And I'm gonna help you with those layers on how to deal with an absent parent, a drug abuse parent, no parent at all, any of the sort, that absent of love that I was robbed of. I didn't ask to come here. So let's start with, I think, a most common one. I mean, honestly, they both hand in hand. But I'm just gonna start with drug abuse parent, because I feel like that's the one I struggled with the most. A parent who's there physically, but mentally is just nothing there. And I feel like that hurts a little bit more, because you see them, you hear them, you talk to them, and yet you breaking down and you're saying all those things, but yet you're getting no response. You're not getting the answer. You're not getting that fulfillment that you're looking for. So it's very, very, very hurtful, opposed to like a parent that's not there. It's not a constant reminder. I mean, it is, but trust me, when you see them and you touch them in the flesh and they mentally not there, it's hurtful. You know, they both hurtful. I don't want to say one is more hurtful than the other, but I just want to say that I know both, and from what I had to deal with, dealing with the parent that's actually there but mentally not there, it killed me. It did. Because I'm talking to this person and I break my heart out, and then I look at them and they looking at me like, oh, okay, next. You know what I mean? So dealing with a parent that is physically there but not mentally there, meaning they're on drugs or they're on alcohol or anything of that sort, the best thing to do for yourself is honestly ignore them. It's going to be the hardest thing in the world because you love them so much, but the way that they are ignoring you and your cries, you have to ignore them. Pleading out is only going to feed their problem. And once they see, hopefully, that you just chose yourself over them, eventually they may come along. And sometimes they may not come along. But you have to understand that that's their life. And all they did was give you life. And you have to live your life. Because if you don't live your life, honey, it's only gonna get worse. Because they living their life, they drinking, they sipping, they smoking, they doing whatever they doing, and you crying, you hurting. It's only hurting yourself. Now that hurt parent don't hurt you, now you hurt. Now you're going out in the world hurt. Now you're hurting people. Now you can't have a stable relationship. Now you can't make stable friends. Now you're robbing yourself of your joy because you're letting them have it. You're letting them take that happiness out of you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, every day they wake up, they thinking about drugs, they thinking about liquor, they thinking about how much money it's going to cost them to support their habit. They not thinking about you. And don't be mad. You know what I mean? Because you got to understand that they have a mental issue. Okay? If they are choosing a substance over you, it's clear that they have a mental issue. They can't see a human is more important, a feeling is more important than a drug. So you're trying to understand something that just won't make sense because their mind is gone. It's not there. It's the person that you love or the person you want to love. It's an imagination. And that imagination, that thought is only a thought. And you got to take that thought. Okay, let me see. Take that thought, fold it up, real small, little, and just put it in your back pocket, literally. Write it down. Write it down. Parent is blah, 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 because that's your thought. Write it down, fold it up, put it in your back pocket, and move forward. Don't put it in your front pocket. It's in your way. Put it in your back pocket. And come back to it when you got yourself together. Because as long as you worry about them, you're not going to get yourself together. You're going to be too hurt. You're going to get depressed more. You're going to have more anxiety. You're going to be going in a cycle of pain when you just need to put it in your back pocket and walk forward. Okay? Move forward. Focus on you. Put yourself first. I know you love them and I know you want to put them first, but you did all that you could do. If you done did all that you could do, cried, everything, and they still pick up a cup and it ain't tea. Back pocket. Because there's things ahead of you that you're not going to get. Your future's ahead of you and you can't get there. Because God see you holding on to a little piece of paper. And he's like, why is he holding that paper? I got a whole sanctuary ahead and you holding on to this. That's it. And until they prove to you, until they bring you the pony in the flesh, then you waste your time. Other than that, you've wasted enough time. Keep going. You cannot move forward with bricks in the way. Okay? The only thing you need to worry about is bridges. Okay? Bridges help you get over to the other side. Okay? If someone builds up a cement wall, you stuck. You can't get through. There's no way to get, unless you go get a bulldozer. But who doing that? Who? All right. Who doing that? So what you gotta understand is that parent that you love them from a distance. Love them from far. Tell them to shout out there, I love you. They'll get it. Maybe the real them will get it because that substance is no getting through to that. You can't. It's a wall. That wall is so big. You don't have the strength to knock it down yet because you haven't built yourself up. You're trying to build someone else up while you still weak. You barely walking, and you trying to pull some. Put your mask on first. How you gonna help somebody if you can't even breathe? You want to play in this falling? Put your mask on first. This is that. Put your mask on first. If there's a school you want to go to, go. If there's a job you want to get, go. If there's a place you want to move into, move. The best thing I did was go away to college. And not even to say I went to college, but it was just the distance. Okay, this may sound a little harsh for my family. I know they eat whatever, but listen. I'm here today because I had that distance that I didn't even know I needed. I was just like, whatever. I gotta go to college. It's 6 hours away. I was so mad. But I finished. Okay? Because the distance allowed me to have some fresh air. I was able to breathe. I was able to see other things. I would have not have seen it if I would have stayed there. If I would have stayed there and went to school, I would have been distracted. This person this person that, this person this. And if you read the book, there was a lot of distractions. I mean, hair pulling distractions. So what you gotta understand is that in order for you to deal with this parent, you need to distance yourself from this parent. Let that sink in. T. And love yourself. I'm going to say that a million times. Because when you love yourself, you don't put nobody before you. Call it conceited, call it whatever you want to call it. So what? So what? And because if you don't love yourself, who gonna love you? You trying to be in this relationship, you don't even know how to love. Look at you. And make sure you drink some tea. I'm telling you, this is some regular green tea, no sugar, and it gives me a nice motivational quote in the morning. Okay? Live righteously and love everyone, but love yourself. That's what it says. So, I know I be getting feelings in this because I really care about the youth. I really care about the adolescents, the grown adults. I care because I want this world to really shift a little bit, and every young girl that I come across, even men too, but a lot of women don't have a relationship with their mother, and it's killing them. They twerking, they want attention, they want to be loved so bad, all because their mother chose drugs, abandoned them. They are hurting, and they letting other people hurt them just because their parent couldn't do one. She had one job. You had one job, Mom, and you ain't doing it. I'm mad. Okay, let it out, and then move on. This is time to move. You can't move if you stuck on what she ain't do or what she did and what she doing. Girl, let her go. When she see you, when she see your pieces start hitting, and if she come correct, don't let her just come because she here. No, let her come correct. Put your foot down. I'm telling you, it was so hard to put my foot down for my mother. I was so weak. Like, she come and I just, hi. She leave for months and months, come back, I'm hi. Because I wanted her to just see me again. I wanted her to see me again. But the problem was, every time she came back, only her body came back. Her mind ain't come back. Her mind is gone. It's just not there. It just, when she went to sleep, it spilled out of her ears. That's all I can say. It's not there. Because I'm telling you, anybody with some sense that has a beautiful child like yourself could only be crazy to put a substance before it. And not to call anyone crazy in a sense, but mentally gone. The drugs took over. It's like, how can I make you understand it? I'm trying to think of a good show. I don't watch that much TV, but let's think about the Powerpuff Girls. Okay? This is a good example in a sense, but the Powerpuff Girls was regular little girls in school. But when it was time to save the world, that action took over. And they became superheroes. And they just had to do whatever they could do to fight. They would have to do whatever they could do to fight. And then although they went back into class, they never lost their superhero powers. So when you reverse it, someone who on drugs, it take over. No matter where they at, know what they were doing, it's over them. They can't control it. Okay? They can't control it. They ain't saving nobody. They hurting everybody instead. But you gotta understand that drug is a power. It's so strong, it take over. And they can't even, their mind is in there, but the power's over and they can't get out, they stuck. And the only way to break that is for you to move on. Because the more you try to show love and try to love, they don't recognize love. They don't love themselves. You trying to heal it with love, they don't know what love is. That's why they're on drugs. You getting me? If they knew what love was, you wouldn't be here. So the fact that you're trying to heal it with love, it's not gonna work. They gonna keep going back. You can't. You just. It'll be a temporary fix. They don't know what love is. Because if they knew what love is, they would show you. Because actions speak louder than words. And based on their actions, they only know what hate is. They hating themselves. They mad at this person, that person, this. They mad at this life, that life, that life. They just mad. They just mad. So you gotta understand, that parent that's mentally gone, but physically there, is really not there. And you really have to move on. Like, read books, write poetry, write a book, get to work, get your degree, get a new job, move to a new town. It's not that bad. Half the people around you don't love you. Trust me. If they love you, they're going to come visit you. But you need some space. Okay? You need a lot of space. You need to cleanse. You need to rip out. You can't rip out if you're there. Because they're going to keep, sorry, my nose is itching. They're going to keep coming back. They're going to keep coming back. And every time they come back, they pulling you in deeper. And every time you try to pull away, they getting you back. Woo, woo. Move and don't send them your address. Or move far enough that they got to get on the plane. Go. Research. Where can you live at affordable rate? Get you a job. It'll be a little struggle at first. But I guarantee you it'll be worth it. I guarantee you, you're going to be me helping other people. And there's enough room for everybody. Because there's enough hurt people out there that I might not ever reach. And maybe you can reach them. So, what you got to understand is that parent you loving that's hurting you need to distance yourself. Now let's get to the parent that was never there. Okay? Maybe, the dad got another family, or maybe the mom do too, or maybe they want to come back and they left. I'm not sure what your state is. But I know if that parent wasn't there and they want to be there now, they stepping up and they said, I'm sorry, and they mean it, forgive them. Why hold on to, you wasn't there. Okay, people make mistakes. Forgive them. Try. Make it work. But only if they trying. If they not trying, we're going to get to that. But if they trying and you holding on to that hurt and you so angry at them, let them know you hurt me. Let them know you caused me pain. And let them know if you want to come back in my life, this is your last and final chance. Last and final chance. And if you mess this up, I don't think I can forgive you again. Because it don't make sense to keep going in the cycle. It don't. You ain't here to run on a hamster wheel. That's not what you're here to do. But if they come in and they come in correct, get some counseling, because you're going to need some counseling. Get some therapy, you're going to need some therapy. Either one. Both situations. You made it to this point and I'm talking to you, you're going to need some therapy. Okay? And try. God will want you to forgive them, because life is hard. As you can see for yourself, it's hard. It ain't no walk in the park. It ain't how they made it seem on the movies. So forgive that parent and try to make it work. Now, if that parent is absent and you reaching out to them and you tried everything you can to try to get through to them, like you done wrote them paragraphs, wrote them letters, cried on the phone, cried in person. You tried everything and they still going. This one gonna hurt. Adjust yourself. But if you tried everything you can and that parent is still not caring, forgive them in your heart and move on. How you move on? Don't even reach out. Don't even pick up. If they wanna be in your life, they need to come to your face. Don't get no sorry calls. If somebody wants you, if somebody wants something, they're gonna get it. Don't settle. Love yourself. And if they giving you a little hey every 3 months, bye. See you later. You'll get a father-in-law, a mother-in-law. But as long as you're holding on to that actual parent that gave you birth, that just wanna come play hopscotch. Yes. As long as they wanna come and play hopscotch. You got other things to do. I don't got time to play hopscotch with you. You gotta go. I gotta see you later, alligator. Deuces. Because it's gonna cause you more and more pain. You're gonna be the one hurting. They ain't over there dealing with whatever they gotta do. Let them deal what you gotta deal with. Then when you're ready, then let's try it. And tell them just like that. And don't expect anything less. Stop settling for people's 2% of effort. They want to give you 2% of effort and they want you to give 100%. How I'm giving you 100% and you giving me 2%? No, I need 100% to match with my 100%. Because I'm 100% hurt. And if I'm 100% hurt, 2% can't fill me up. It's not going to work. It's not going to charge. It don't got enough. But have you ever tried to charge your phone with a broken charger? It's not going to work. It's going to give you a little bit. You're never going to get to 100%. Tell me I'm lying. And believe it. Ooh. I want y'all to go find a broken charger that you got to keep wiggling and try to charge your phone. And let me know how long it takes to get to 100%. Let me know if you even reach 100%. Because I know in my time, I've been waiting for this phone charge. I need to do what I need to do. And every time I try to use it, it die. That's going to be your life. Every time you try to move on with something and move on, it's going to die. Because you keep trying to take in this 2% and it ain't equivalent to what you got. So let that go. Let that absent parent. You want to be absent? You're expelled out of my life. Gotta go. This is your life. Your life. Don't nobody got your eyes but you. Only you can see ahead of you. Okay? I'm gonna let that sink in. So, I'm right still. I know I got a dog. He want to be under me. Alright, so another important factor dealing with these absent parents in general, do better. Whatever they show you they did, do better. Okay? Don't pick up the bad habits and pass it on. Break it, dead it, kill it, stomp it, push it to the left. Don't bring that type of energy into your life. Okay? So if you have children and you dealing with that hurt with them, give them extra love. Like, don't spoil them too much. You know, spoil your kids. You gotta get some survival skills. You know, and you spoil them. I think that's what they struggle with, the survival skills. So you don't want your child out there and can't fly. Okay? So give them the love, but give them some balance, you know? Because I think, like, we be so hurt from our parents that it's all we know. All we know how to do is hurt. Because that's all we've been shown. Hurt. All we've been shown was yelling, screaming, disrespect, bad. So that's what we're filled with. You know what I'm saying? If someone only gives you anger and fairly gives you love, which one you think you're going to absorb the most? I can say I've been I've been yelling, screaming. And I don't know how I still have my sanity. I'm thankful to still have my sanity. I'm an exception to the rule, apparently. But it shouldn't have to be like that. You know? Because someone was so broken and hurt, pass it on to you. Now you're going to pass that on. And it's just going to cycle and cycle and cycle. And we never going to get to a real happy place. I would not have imagined being in this happy space that I'm in. I got to a point, it was in college, and I just had my face, I would just be like this. Everybody be like, you okay, you good? And I'm like, yeah. You know, they like, okay, you say so. You know, but that anger was just on my face. And I'm just like, I just have resting face. Stop asking me what's wrong. What an attitude. This mean. What? You know, and I'm just like, something came to me. And it was just like, are you bitter? Somebody was like, you bitter. I think somebody called me bitter. And I got defensive. I was like, I'm not bitter. You know, like, you bitter. I was so mad they called me bitter. But then when I went back to my room and I thought about it, and I was like, Amelia, are you bitter? I thought about it. It was a reason it hurt me. You know what I mean? Like, it was a reason I got defensive. So I think I was bitter. I was bitter because I'm in this campus. Everybody got their parents helping them, bringing them college showers. Everybody got this. Everybody got that. And I'm by myself. I didn't have no friends. I didn't have no family. Like, they was there, but they wasn't like, here's $100, buy some food. They wasn't like, here, let me pay for your phone bill. Instead, they was like, all right, pay for your own phone bill. All right, pay for your own stuff. So I'm like, I only pay $8 an hour. Like, how y'all expect me to? Like, I was bitter. You get what I mean? Like, then I'm trying to have a relationship. I'm trying to make new friends. I'm in a computer engineer major, all men, and no one wanted to be my friend. So, I think deep down I was probably bitter because I was so hurt. You know what I mean? Like, I was just like, so, you know, I went to talk to myself, and I was just like, all right, bro, you bitter. I had to admit it because I don't even think I was aware of it. So maybe we're not even aware of things. And then once you become aware, the best way to fix it is to try to find a way. So after I figured out that I was really, really bitter, I was like, all right, how can I be non-bitter? Like, I don't want people to think I'm bitter. You know, like, it just didn't sit right with me. I was like, I'm a nice person. I am a nice person, but I was just a bitter nice person. Because I would still do nice gestures, but when you just see me on a regular, I guess my brain was just thinking about the hurt. I was just like, I'm cute. I don't like you. You know? So, try to be more positive. I'm gonna stop complaining about X, Y, and Z. I'm gonna love myself a little bit more. I'm gonna work out. You know, I'm gonna be more positive. So I started like not draining. How do I say it? Like filling myself. That's the word. I was filling myself with positive quotes, positive books, positive people. You know, like I was just like, all right, maybe I'm following too many Love and Hip Hop. Maybe I'm following, you know, just too much angry stuff. So I was like, let me try to drain myself out. Let me look at my friends, which ones is better. I don't want to gossip. You know, so I started to take out what was bitter in my life and put in what was positive. So I had to like recycle some things and toss some things. So I had to clean out. I even had to cleaned out my room. Like, all right, this is old. I had to clean out my space. You know what I mean? I had to just light an incense. Boom. And then, you know, as the days went on, I was like, all right, I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm feeling a little positive. I'm smiling. When people look at me, I'm smiling. Even if they don't smile back, I'm like, it's like, hey, I used to be like, hey, you know what I mean? I started to be more relaxed. Like sometimes we got so much on our mind that we're not even thinking about it. People don't even want to approach us. That guy you're looking at don't even want to approach you because you don't look approachable. You look like, I ain't got no mom, I ain't got no family, I'm on my own. You looking like it. When you don't have to hold that on your shoulders, take it off. You know, after a heavy game of football, the first thing football players do is they take off that gear. Your life, you just played a heavy game of football. You've been getting tackled. You've been getting run down, boom, boom, boom. And you forgot to take off your football gear. Take it off. Put it to the side. And just don't put it back on. You ain't about to play another game. You played the game. You lost. Quit football. Okay? Let it go. Take off the jersey. Retire it. Okay? Know it's there, but just push it to the side. Sometimes we play that game of football. We keep playing and playing and playing. They ain't even putting us in the game. We just there. Why are you there? This ain't your game. It's not your game no more. Time to move on. Go play basketball. Go play baseball. Go switch it up. Because what you're doing ain't working. I was you. And I wanted to help. Once I was able to like get it together and help get to a place where I was stable enough and my family like relied on me, I did everything that I could do to help them. Literally. Had them living in my space, giving them advice. I'm trying to give them everything I know. And then I was still hurt. I'm like, ain't this so? I done let you live here rent free. I done helped you do this, helped you do that out of the kindness of my heart. And you still gonna spit on me? And I'm supposed to take you back? Listen. Love yourself first. All that they're giving you, take a break. Okay? You need a break. How to deal with them? You need to really distance yourself. Because if you keep putting all that on you, you're not going to be able to move forward. You can't even get to the next game because you're still stuck in the old one. They looking at you like, why you still got that jersey on? You know what I mean? Am I making sense? Do you hear what I'm saying? Y'all need another metaphor? I'm telling you, I'm metaphorical. I don't know. Maybe it's me. I don't know. So, understand, ladies, gentlemen, dogs, no. The best way to deal with these absent parents is to love yourself first. Learn how to love yourself. distance yourself. Be real with yourself. Do these people love me? Or are these people hurting me? Write these down. Ask yourself, rewind it. I don't want you to miss it. Do these people that call me their family love me? What have they done to help me move forward out of the greatness of their heart? Add that on. It has to be out of the greatness of their heart. Because if they're doing it for a check, if they're doing it for a check, if they're doing it because they forced by whatever reasons, they resenting you. They resenting you. And it hurts that they're going to take their resentment out on you because it's easier. They know you're not going nowhere. You need a place to stay. You need them. Get on your feet. Save your money. Save I saved every dollar. I look at things, if it ain't work, if I don't need it, I don't buy it. You can't move forward because you're not saving your money. You just spoil you. You think somebody owe you something. I saved every dollar I needed to save. When everybody was going on trips in college, I was saving my money. I was watching them go on trips. And I was like, I'm going to go on my trips when I graduate. Trips ain't going nowhere. Excuse me. So yeah, it's time to pick yourself up and do what you got to do for you. Don't no one owe you anything. That's one thing I learned, was that when they wasn't helping me and I was crying like, help me, help me, help me, I looked in the mirror, I said, I'm not their responsibility. I'm my responsibility. Once I turned 18, and even at 16, I was my responsibility. If I want it, I gotta go work. It's not gonna just fall out of the trees. Money not gonna just fall out of the tree. You gotta work. You gotta do the work. If you try to not do the work, it's not gonna work. That's like if you're trying to lose weight by only eating the bare minimum. You're not gonna get no muscle. You're not gonna sweat. Your face ain't gonna really shape into the shape it. You have all this fat on your face. You gotta do the work. So I'm here to tell you the best way to deal with these parents that we didn't ask for is to leave them right where they at until they catch up to you. Because they so stuck that you passed them and you still holding on. You passed them. They brain reversed and your brain moved forward. So they moving backwards and they trying to pull you back and you trying to move forward. Y'all gonna be like this. What is that? Electric slide. Boom. It's a do you know what I mean? Y'all gonna just be sliding all day. Repeat. Boop, 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 boop. Let it go. Get out of that. I know you can't do that for a long time. Get out of it. So, if you made it this far, and I'm talking to you, and you hear what I'm saying, drop a bomb in the comments. Drop be blessed, alright? Because I want y'all to be blessed. I hope that what I said to you today can help heal you, help grow, help mend whatever you need to mend, and help move forward. And I don't know if I said it, but I'm gonna say it again. Talk to a therapist. Okay? You gotta let that out. Don't think you crazy because you need a therapist. People crazy for saying that. They need a therapist. You just need someone to talk to that's not gonna judge you. You could talk to me to get some coaching. You know, I coach, but I'm not your therapist. So you can sit on the phone if you want to talk to me and let it out to me. I'm gonna listen. But if it sounds too crazy, I'm gonna let you know, baby girl, baby boy, you need some therapy. Okay, so I hope my videos is therapeutic enough. But don't go calling your friends and people like that. You draining them and you pushing them away. They trying to have a positive day and you draining them. I was that person. Not really. I feel like I never really wanted to tell my friends my problems because I didn't want them to have sympathy. I didn't want them to feel bad for me. I wanted them to be my friend. And I knew if I had too much drama that they would be like telling my business. So I didn't really tell people like that. But I can say when I did get a therapist, honey, I didn't care what people thought about me. I was feeling better. I was waking up, I was just like, whew. Then I got me a coach. I was in the right direction. And before you know it, now I'm helping people. People need to be helped. These hurt people need help. Okay? I'm here. I need to help because it's too many. The calls that I'm getting, it's too many. I just can't believe the volume is this high. So I'm trying to reduce that volume because this happiness feels great. And I just think everyone deserves at some point to be happy about themselves. By themselves. I'm happy by myself for myself. And I don't feel bad about it. Not even a little teeny bit. Because when I did feel bad about it, I kept getting hurt. Y'all not hurting me no more. I'm gonna help you so you don't hurt me. How about that? Okay, so yes, guys, be blessed. Have a great, wonderful week, day, whatever it is when you saw this video. And keep going. You almost there. You made it this far, you making it far. Okay? Point blank, period. Alright, guys. See you at my next video.